Hey guys, it's Jacob here from Etched Creative, and today I'm going to be showing you how to upload products to the AFS website. So firstly, we've given you a link, a username and a password, and this will take you into the back end of the AFS website. So just log in to Magento here. Alright, so now that's loaded, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Catalog and Manage Products to start uploading a product to the site. So just a quick explanation of how the back end of Magento works for products. We have a table here with all the products that are currently on the site. You can filter by name, by item code, by the quantity, as well as which website, which for this case we only have the AFS main site here. So this is a product I had to try before to upload. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly delete that so we can do it again. So today we're going to be uploading a Type F cam lock from the Dixon site, and we're simply going to take all the information from the Dixon site and just translate that across to the AFS website. Now to add a product, we're going to go to the top right corner and click this orange button here, which says Add Product. Once that loads, we don't need to touch the attribute set or the product type. We can just simply press Continue. And this will take us to the General Information tab for uploading a product. So it's pretty self-explanatory, and it's a step-by-step process to complete all the information needed to upload the product. We have our tabs here on the left for the different attributes of the product, and here we have our fields on the right. So where we have a field that has red asterisks, we need to fill this in for the product to be able to save. So we have general, prices, meta information, images. We won't be touching recurring profile design, GIF options. We'll be assigning inventory, as well as which website you want this product to appear on, categories, and then custom options if it needs to be a product range. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the name of the product, which we're just going to head across to the Dixon site here and just grab this description. And I'm just going to paste that in here. So once we have the product name, we're also going to grab a description, and we can just grab that below. So we simply have a table here, and we have some product details. And so we're going to put that all into our description. So to explain, to add content to your description field, you want to open up the What You See is What You Get editor. You then want to show and hide editor. And here, once that's loaded, it's just a simple interface as if you were creating an email or a Word document. So I'm going to go through now and fill in this content. Bear with me, I'm going to speed up this process so you don't have to sit here and watch me type everything out. God, I hate doing these tutorials so much. Yeah, because I'm going to cut this bit out of the video. Oh my god, he's talking to me. He obviously doesn't care about his job. I kind of want that to be showing up here, so I can just copy it.
There's a thread and advice about like where you work and what do you get paid. This chick's like, I'm a train driver, I'm on $63 per hour.
A train driver?
Yeah. Because of the risk qualifications and the shift work. How crazy is that?
That's pretty crazy.
Imagine doing a 12-hour day.
Oh, fuck that.
That's
Oh, you mean the pay?
$756. Say you work 6 days a week, 12-hour days. No, you wouldn't do that. 63 times 40. You'd clear $2.5 grand or more than $2.5 grand a week. That's before tax.
Yeah.
But still, it's a lot of money.
It's the same as like a professional job, I guess. Okay, I'll go back to speaking for a sec. Right, so once we fill out that information, I'm going to show you how to make a table, as these are very handy for consumers. So we're just going to copy the Dixon table here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, It's going to 6x2 table. So you go up here to the create a table button. It's going to be 6 columns. Sorry. Yeah, 2 columns. Jeez. 2 columns, 6 rows. Cell padding and cell spacing needs to be 1. We're going to align this to the left. We're going to do a border of 1. We're going to set the width and the height to 100% and just see how it looks. Just going to fill in the table here. So we have part number 100F, 100F, J, material. So what I'm going to do is going to change this to AFS because this is the SKU that I'm going to enter in a second. Maximum operating pressure 250 psi. Oops. Then we have our option package / box quantity. $10. We have weight. So you're going to do a quick weight conversion here as well. 0.47. So 0.258 kilos. Change that to kilos here. Change this there. Put in 1 extra 2 rows. So we're just going to right click and go row, delete row. Perfect. Just going to press submit here to finish editing our main description. And what we still have to grab is a short description as well. So usually what I do is I copy the application of the product. So just copy that one there. I'm going to open up the what you see is what you get editor. Open up our text here. We go application, and then there we go. That just provides a short snippet of what this product is about to the customer, and then we have the long description, which we can read into a bit of detail below. So we still have a few more fields to fill out before we can save the product, and it's definitely important to save as you go because Magento can log you out after a certain amount of time. Depends if you get up to get a phone call, get up to get a coffee, you might lose all the work that you've been working on, which is quite frustrating. So we go AFS and use that same code that we entered before. I'm going to enter that weight in again, which was 0.258 kilos. Status, this is an important one. It needs to be enabled for the product to display on the website. Now these are some additional fields that over time we can program to show certain brands that we're promoting at AFS. But for now, we can leave all of these blank. And you don't need to touch the visibility here because that's already been set. So before we can save, we have to add some pricing as well. So as discussed, we're going to set pricing as 0 so that an Inquire Now button will be programmed to show up. And for tax class, you must select taxable goods. That's pricing done. And then the last field before we can save the product and keep going is the meta information. What meta information is the behind the scenes detail that Google picks up when trying to rank your website for certain keywords. So the more you can fill out in this section, the easier it's going to be for customers to find your website. So we're just going to grab the product title here for the meta description, for the meta title, sorry. And for meta keywords, you think of any keyword that a customer would search trying to find this product. So type F camlock, Brisbane, AFS camlock, anything with your brand name in it, AFS couplings, type F adapter, Brisbane, camlock adapter Brisbane, type F adapter AFS. So any variation of these words that you can think of, it is worth spending a bit of time filling out the meta keywords. And as for a meta description, again, I take the short description more often than not because it does give that very concise snippet of what the product is about. And we need to change this to AFS here. And we're just going to plug that into the meta description. So these are the 3 fields you need to fill out to be able to save the product, which we'll do straight away. So you go up to the top right here and press save and continue edit. And once you see this little banner up here with a tick, the product has been saved. That's when you're good to keep filling out some information. Right, so the next section we need to fill out is the images section. So we just click the tab here. It's fairly self-explanatory. We're just going to simply browse for a photo of the product we have. At Etched, we recommend that you bring a photo into Photoshop. You remove the background and set the file dimensions to 400 by 400 pixels on a transparent background, as it's keeps your website really clean and easy to look for product photos. But for now, I'm just going to use one of the unedited photos we've taken at AFS of the cam lock. And once I browse for the file, you can see it's banked here, and I need to press upload files for that image to upload to the database. So since the image has been uploaded, we can roll over here for a preview and see what it looks like. It is quite a high definition file, and I probably should have scaled this down a bit so it's quicker to load on websites, but just for this example it's fine. You can see that's our type F cam lock here. So the next step is to label the image, and that's important for 2 reasons. If the customer clicks on the photo and needs to see again what exactly it is, you can add in a spec sheet photo, or you can add in any type of photo. It's important to add some details as to what that photo is. Secondly, it's important for Google and the Google search engine, as it acts as an alt tag. And so an alt tag, it's basically all the images get processed as words. And so these words that you provide for the photo will describe to Google, hey, what is my customer actually looking for? So now we can set the preview image here. It's very important to fill these in for your feature image. Otherwise, there won't be any image that is uploaded against the product. So again, once we've finished that, we press save and continue edit. And we're ready to move on to the next section. So inventory is an important one, because if we don't say how many of these we have in stock, the product isn't going to appear on the website. So just for a demonstration, we're going to say there's 5 in stock, and stock availability, we're going to change this to in stock. And again, once you finish that, you can press save and continue edit. Right, that's saved. The next section we need to fill in is the websites. And this is very easy because we only have one website. Here we go, main website, AFS. And these are the different languages that the website is in as well. So I can do 2 steps before saving. I'm going to move down to categories, and I'm going to assign this into our category. Now, wherever you tick in these folders is where the product is going to appear, but it is very important to open up the folders before you click on a category. So the way the website's designed is that you can assign the product in the products category to either cam locks, hoses, signs, nozzles, etc. So here we have a cam lock, so I'm going to click this little folder here. that's going to appear in that category, as well as what application is that product useful for. So whether it's for a fuel tanker, vacuum tanker, bitumen tanker, chemical tanker, you guys will know this. I'm not so sure, but for now what I'm going to assign it to is just fuel tank and trailer. And I'm going to hit save. So that's where our products are going to appear when searching through the website. And at the end, when I show you the finished product on the website, I'll show the link between each category and field you've been filling in and where it appears on the front end of the website. So if you wanted to add a product range, I'll quickly show you how to do it. But there's only one size that I'm uploading here, and that's the 1 inch. But if I wanted to group all these Type F couplings together, what I can write is I can quickly press Add New option. I'm going to write Product Range here. Input type, I'm going to select either radio buttons or a checkbox. Personal preference, but it lets the customer pick what they want. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could say 1 inch coupling. Oh, cam lock, sorry. I could say 1.5 inch cam lock. Say 1 3/4 inch cam lock, and maybe 2 inch cam lock. And here I can assign different SKUs. So I'll take that main SKU and it would have a different one for each. For example, cam 1, and that could be cam 2, that could be cam 3, that could be cam 4. These can all have different pricing as well. But for now, since we are just doing the Inquire Now button, we're going to plug in 0. And then you can sort these in order. So that's going to be the first one to appear, second one to appear, third one to appear, and fourth one. Just for the sake of the demonstration, even though this is a singular product, I'm going to show what the range looks like. So after you've filled in all of this, and everything has been filled in, you're going to press Save and Continue Edit. So after uploading any product to Magento or the back end of the website, it is always so important to double check that what you see on the back end is what you get on the front end of the website. I may need to go back in and change some structuring of the content. I might need to change the image if it's too big. There could be a spelling error. It might not be showing the the category I want it to. So we're going to have a look here. So products, I know it's in Camlocks because that's where I assigned it in the categories. And we're going to have a look and see what the product looks like there. Got Cam Groove adapter. That's our feature image again as the thumbnail. And here we go. So just to show you the correlation between both, I'm going to go back to the general tab as where most of the action happens. So we've got the name here, which you can see here's the product title. We have the SKU, which is right here, which is your item code. That's up the top here. Perfect. We have our product range. That's what we've just done in the custom options down the bottom of the tabs. So 1 inch, 1.5, 1 3/4, 2 inch. And here we go. There's all of these here, and we can select them with our radio button to show which size we wanted. So next we have our quantity. So that's what we want to add to the cart. And you can't actually go through and buy it. It's just going to show us to the contact page, which is what we want. Again, in the images section, this has been set as a small image as well as the base image. So base image, small image, and when we clicked into the product from the categories, we saw the thumbnail image. So when we scroll down, again, this is the description. So I'm going to go back to the general tab, into description. Going to open up that editor. This is all the coding, and this is what you see is what you get. So product information, perfect, applications, specifications, how it works, safety notes, and we have our table here. So for example, I see that table, all the text is aligned to the left. Just for appearance sake, I want to bring it all into the middle. So I can just change that like that, press submit, press save and continue edit. And all I'll do is when this is finished saving, I can refresh that page and I can see the changes happen. So it's very easy to edit products as you go if you're not happy with formatting or anything like that. So I'm just going to refresh that now. Perfect, looks much better. So again, we have additional information, and if we assign a brand or manufacturer and we set that up with the website, we can always use that. But for now, this is just an extra section. But essentially, that's all it takes to upload a product. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please get in contact with us.